Hello and a very warm welcome. Good afternoon. I'm Kritsween Walia. Thanks for staying tuned to CNN News 18. As promised, we get you news from across the country and around the world. And first up, we start with a breaking news update that's just come in. Russia's top diplomat has announced plans for Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India. The arrangements are currently being made for Putin to visit India, is what we're learning. This is Russia's top diplomat, Mr. Lavrov, who said in a video address to a conference titled Russia and India towards a new bilateral agenda. And this is being hosted by the Russian International Affairs Council. And that's where the diplomat has revealed his future plans of visiting India. I want to go across to Siddhant Mishra, who joins us with more details. Siddhant, very interesting. This comes months after Prime Minister's visit to Russia, which once again made global headlines, especially given the entire war in Ukraine scenario and how it's playing out with other leaders or perhaps partners like the United States, so on and so forth. But what do we make so far of this communication that's coming from the Russian side?
This is not for the first time that there is some kind of a message signaling coming from Moscow confirming the visit of Russian President Vladimir Putin to India. In fact, this visit is scheduled to take place this year for summit-level talks. Last year, Prime Minister Modi was in Moscow for the summit-level talks. This year, it's Russia. So President Putin is scheduled to come to India. Perhaps earlier we were expecting him to be here in India in the first quarter, but it looks like due to ongoing talks in Riyadh and perhaps the change in geopolitical scenarios after President Trump coming to Oval Office, we would expect his visit to get slightly delayed. And perhaps again a confirmation has come from Sergey Lavrov, the Foreign Minister of Russia, somebody very close to Russian President Putin, confirming that the preparations are underway for the high-level visit of President Putin to India. Perhaps President Putin and Prime Minister Modi has a great personal equation. In fact, President Putin has thanked Prime Minister Modi many times for his contributions, for his perspective on the ongoing conflict. And in fact, 2 weeks back, we heard that how Polish Foreign Minister told this to News 18 that Prime Minister Modi was very effective in telling Putin not to use nuclear tactical weapons against Ukraine. So, that context is very important just to understand the personal equation and friendship between the two leaders.
Okay, Siddhant, very interesting given that this communication is coming from the Russian side, wherein you have Sergey Lavrov already say that the entire visit of Russian President Vladimir Putin is currently being arranged and plans are in the making. We'll keep coming back to you as and when we have a confirmation on the same. For now, thank you, and let's quickly shift our attention to
the last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them. And how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC TV 18 and CNBCTV18.com.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.